It is hard to hide the truth from an empath because they can sense a deeper truth beyond smiles and words. When people behave in inauthentic ways, it makes empaths feel uncomfortable. People may behave falsely for a variety of reasons: to hide their pain, to protect themselves, or in order to manipulate others. Whatever the reason, empaths find it difficult to form relationships with people who can't, for whatever reason, be authentic. Here are 5 types of people that empaths feel uncomfortable around. 1. Egocentric people. Perhaps the people empaths find most difficult to deal with are egotistical types. People whose egos have become out of control often fail to understand or show empathy or compassion for others. Everything becomes about them. People can become egotistical as a protection mechanism, and while empaths often feel sorry for them, they know they can't be around this kind of person for long without becoming drained. Empaths like to help others and have a lot of compassion for those in pain. However, egotistical people are not usually looking for help out of their situation, and so it can be impossible to do anything but agree with them. They will always think they are right and won't thank anyone for pointing out a different perspective. 2. Superficial people. Empaths are usually deep thinkers. They love to understand the human condition and feel deeply what others are feeling. For this reason, they find it extremely dull to be around superficial people. Empaths don't see the point in small talk. They like to get to know people properly and feel a deep connection with them. They find it hard to get this kind of connection with people who are only interested in things at a superficial level. Again, there are many reasons why people may be superficial. They may wear a superficial mask because they lack belief in themselves and don't want their deeper feelings to be let out for fear or ridicule and rejection. Sometimes an empath can find a way to get beyond this mask and make a rewarding connection. But if superficial people won't let them in, empaths can't really see the point in maintaining the relationship. 3. Aggressive people. Empaths find it very hard to be around angry and aggressive people. Even if an angry person is extremely good at hiding his or her feelings, an empath will pick up on it. But empaths don't just notice these emotions. They physically feel them too. Spending time with this kind of people can leave empaths feeling shaky and distressed. Empaths need to use techniques to protect themselves if they often have to be around this kind of person, but ultimately they should try to avoid them for the sake of their own health. 4. Manipulative people. Empaths always try to see situations from the other person's viewpoint. This is a great way to be with most people as it leads to greater understanding and better relationships. However, manipulative people sometimes abuse the good nature of empaths. They try to take advantage of the compassion and sympathy they are shown in order to get their own needs met. And they don't give a damn who they hurt in the process. There is rarely any reciprocal support from these people, so the empath is left drained, used and let down. While empaths have compassion for the underlying pain that causes people to behave in manipulative ways, they need to be on their guard and protect themselves from emotional abuse. 5. Inauthentic people. Many people don't show their true face to the world. They hide behind a mask for many reasons. Often it is because they lack self-belief and have poor self-esteem. Because they are so afraid of what others might think of them, they only show a limited version of themselves to the world. Empaths Empaths have huge amounts of sympathy for this kind of person. They see and feel their pain and long to help. Despite this, they can only help if they can get behind the mask. If they can be a safe friend for an inauthentic person to open up to, they can transform them and create a mutually beneficial relationship. But if the inauthentic person can't or won't let down their defenses, there is little an empath can do. Closing thoughts. Being an empath can make it difficult to be around these kinds of people. But though they may make us feel uncomfortable, there are opportunities for growth within these interactions. At the same time, empaths do need to protect themselves against negative energies and make plenty of time to rest and restore if they are around these kinds of people for long. What type of people do you find difficult as an empath? Share your thoughts with us in the comments. You better be careful what you say.